Alright, Addison, I've got a video here for you. This is going to be, normally I don't like to decide, oh, I'm going to go this build this match. But, I'm going to go for the 8th Alchemist build this match. So, pay attention and I'll show you the tricks you need to do to ensure that you can survive to the late game and pick up those really high tier units. So the build we're going is Glacial Predator. Yeah, they'll do Glacial. I'll buy 2 Maokais as well, just in case. Get something tanky. So the build we're going is going to be Singed, Kiana, Azir, Nami, Janna, Annie, and Zed or Yorick. And so everything is like 4-star or 4 cost or higher. So that means we pretty much have to exclusively play, or we have to sell all of our early units. So that's good. That's some gold. That's some gold. I might do like a Glacial Warden type thing at first. Ooh, Horn. Goodbye, Maokai. So I've got Glacial, Electric, Warden synergy going at first. And so the early build you do doesn't really matter. Ocean transitions well, or anything that doesn't lose you a lot of games and you end up taking too much damage early. So right now just doing Glacial Electric. I feel like that might pick up some easy, not easy wins, but very light losses early game. Yeah, give me that gold. There's our Warwick. We don't need any of these. We'll give Warwick the extra mana. Make sure he ults early. I might keep Volibear on there. We'll see. Because Warwick has a really high mana cost, so that 30 should help out a lot. Well, there goes my team. Like I said, we're going for light losses, not big wins. Yeah, that makes sense.
No one underestimates me.
We don't really care too much about pick order because there aren't specific items we pick up. Like, Morello's is good. You want to have a Morello's every game. Or I feel like you want a Morello's every game. That may not be necessarily the case, but I'm always looking for someone on my team with some AoE or some spammable abilities that I can put Morello's on. So Singed is a fantastic target for Morello's. I like to load up Singed with Morello's and tanky items, like a Dragon's Claw or Thornmail and a Hextech Gunblade. That just lets him drain people from the Poison Cloud damage. It's pretty funny. Not great, but pretty funny. I'll go ahead and load up Braum here. Because after this round, Braum is going to jump in. Ooh, right on the steel buff. That sucked. There we go, light losses. Honestly, I'm real tempted to buy Ez just for the late game scaling, or mid game scaling, because I'm gonna get 5 units. Yeah, I'll buy Ez. The idea is you want to econ as fast and as hard as possible, but also because you're gonna be so weak in the mid game, you want to be able to survive through it. So sometimes you can't just greedy rush econ. So I'm picking up Ez, because he will be a key unit in my mid game. That's also why I'm 2-starring like Braum or Ornn. I'll lose a little bit of gold on 2-starring Braum and Volibear, but it's just like 1 gold. It'll be alright. Alright, so we're gonna be at 36 gold after this round. That'll give us 2 more rounds till we hit 50. Assuming we don't buy anything. So let's see, we really want that Aatrox. Yeah. Now we have Morellos. Okay, what other items are good on those teams? Shojin is good on Kiana. Runance is good on Nazir. Annie, I don't know what items are good on Annie. Mana, maybe? Let her ult faster? Or maybe like a team buff? I'd say Annie is the unit that you would put buffs on, just because she really does nothing on her own. She's all about that Tibbers cast. So I guess you could put Morellos on Annie. Alright. See, the text says when the wearer deals damage with their spell, it used to say spell damage. So things like Ionic Spark, the electric buff, if it had existed, before they fixed Morellos, those things would have procced Morellos. It was kind of broken. That was a fun time to play. Ooh. Ornn is like a non-bow against a Phantom Dancer, because he increases the likelihood of crits, and so it increased the likelihood that Renekton would dodge things. I think that's like Renekton's best item is a Phantom Dancer. That and like Dragon's Claw. Alright. We should hit 50 by Krugs here, and then we can just start power leveling. We'll do it like this. Put Braum in the front. These games are so slow and miserable. See, light losses. That's what we're going for. Do I need a 5th unit? It's just 1 gold. Let's do it. Oh, I probably should have put Braum where Ornn is. This will be okay. The problem with melee units versus Krugs is that you will have if you have 4 melee units, you'll have one that passes themselves over to the other Krug. That's why I put Warwick in the back, because once he ulted, he would jump, and I was kind of hoping he would jump to the one everyone else was attacking. So that worked out in my favor. Alright, now we have Runans and Repeating Crossbow, neither of which we want. Trap Claw is pretty good on our team, because we're just like a tanky mess of summoners. We could put Trap Claw on Annie. Here we go. Alright, we got 4 glacial. Ez will open up with an ice shot, even though it's a mystic shot, they call it the ice shot. And if I keep losing, I'll get 11 gold next turn. If I win, I'll also get 11 gold, so whatever. Oh, I didn't think the mystic shot was going to hit Kog'Maw. It looked like it faded out. Oh man, that is here. Looks like this person might be going our build. There's a Zir and Yorick. That's not good. That is not good for us. This is a very delicate build. If we don't get our pieces, we're kind of up. That's okay. We hit Econ. They have 0 money. Shit, we don't have a unit. Malphite. Yeah, here we go. Put Malphite right there. Didn't want to keep rolling there, but we gotta kind of rush for our pieces since it looks like that person might be taking our build. We'll see about that. But we got a lot of wardens. We got a really tanky front line. I think we'll be doing fine. Malphite. Yeah! Look at that. We are winners. Yeah, I'll buy an Ez. I'll roll again. There we go, there we go. Okay. Now we're gonna chill. We're just gonna level. No more rolls. One of the things is you gotta roll to kind of keep up with the levels, because as you hit higher levels you can put more units on the board, but if you're not 2-starring your units or picking up units or synergies, you're kind of setting yourself behind. So that numbers advantage doesn't count as much when you have like a 2-star Renekton who's just going to sweep your whole board. But the Glacial buff is working in our favor, because now we have a unit advantage and we have Glacial, like CC advantage. I don't even know what killed her there. Was it the Malphite ult? In this economy, who knows? Ooh, I need that Yorick or that Annie. Those are probably going to be like the first ones to go, right? Yeah, Yorick and Annie? Because Annie with the tear is like... Yeah, there she goes. Okay, well then I will get this armor here. Because now we can make a Phantom Dancer. That's pretty good. Ooh, I forgot, we're also going Kha'Zix. See, we have a lot of 4-cost units to 2-star. Here we go. Kiana, Azir, Selmundo, and level once just to kind of keep up. Alright, so if we know what items we're going to build in the late game, we can go ahead and put them on our early units that we're going to sell. So Phantom Dancer would be good on whoever's going to be carrying. It's actually pretty good on Annie. I think you want defensive items on Annie. So I'm going to put a Phantom Dancer on someone. I feel like I'll put it on Ez. Just give him a little bit extra. Oh! Right as the assassins jump on him. I feel like that let him survive a lot longer than he should have against the assassins. About our front line sometime. I think we might be too tanky for LeBlanc here. Yep. Yeah, Phantom Dancer was such a lucky, I wasn't even paying attention. That's exactly what we needed there. I'll skip leveling this round. You can see me hover over it. I wanted it, but I just want to stay in the 50 econ zone. The Nico's help is good since we have so many high tier units. That'll help us hit one of our 2 stars. Yeah, we're the superior electric comp. I'm almost tempted to keep playing this into the late game, but I know it's going to fall off. Glacial Electric always falls off. Although, with Electric, I could pick up a Zed or a Lux or both. Right, who we put him back here? Malphite, Volley, Ez right here. You always want to arrange the wolves in a way that traps them with your tankiest teams, because they're always going to jump to the furthest unit. So if you watch, they're going to trap themselves in my, see? Not one casualty. Alright, so we have a Frozen Heart, we have Ez and 2-star Kiana, level twice. We'll hit the next level after this round, and then we can start dropping in our big boy units. I wish I had another rod. I guess since I know him, yeah, I'll put Morello's on him. It doesn't really do much on Volley because his ult is pretty much an execute. Ooh. Negatron Cloak, Negatron Cloak. Oh, fucking Malphite. It doesn't really matter, because we're going to sell Malphite and Volley both anyway. But I really wanted to make a Dragon's Claw for Volley. Because we know we're going to use that item on Singe later. It's just so stupid.
Heroes always die.
That's an early Lux. Too bad we don't want her. Level 3 times. And we'll drop Kiana in here. We'll put her over... No. Let's have her hit the big mana person. Let's see. Yeah, he's putting a 0 on the mana. We're just going tanky Desert Assassins, I guess. Desert Assassins, really. That's not a good, if you're running Assassins... Oh. Oh, it's the same... 2 people running the same build. That's so funny. I thought I was going to play against this guy. They're not the same build, but very similar. Yeah, but if you're running Assassins, you don't want your units up in the front like that. You want to pull them back so that the enemy team has to walk further to reach you, and they don't just turn around on the Assassins. Alright, here's our next unit. Level once, roll once. Nope. Okay. So that's pretty much how it's going to go. Ooh, I kind of want an Iceborne Gauntlet too. Do we want Thornmail or do we want Iceborne? We can hold off a bit. Once we hit next level, we can take out maybe Malphite? No, Malphite's too good. Oh fuck, is that a... Oh, I thought that was a 3-star Yorick. Yeah, as you can see, our team is starting to fall off. So that was Battle Maniac. We lose to this guy, this guy, this guy. So now we got to pick up our pace a little bit. We want that singed. Fuck yeah. If we get singed, we can put Thornmail on him. Hell yeah! Oh, Zed too. Fuck. We wanted every unit. But singed is the important one. Now we can start assembling our team. Haven't seen any Jannas though. Our team costs so much gold to put together. I'm gonna put Thornmail on Singed. And once we hit the next level. After this round, we're going to level all the way up to 8. We'll face Raptors. And Electric doesn't really matter much anymore, so once I hit the next level, I can sell off Volibear and Malphite and make our Mega Singed. I can drop the Zirin and Kha'Zix, and we'll have some actual damage coming through. Ooh, Warwick is kind of useless. Yeah! Yeah, here we go. Thornmail Singed. Don't really have enough time to construct my team, but I'm going to sell... I need to sell these two to put the items on Singed. I can put Annie... or I'll put a Kha'Zix and a Zir in. And that'll get me back up to 50. Oh, I'll be back up to 50 after this round anyway. Although Electric is kind of nice against Kha'Zix. Here we go.
The storm approaches.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Our Singed is unbeatable now. We'll put Azir in there and Kha'Zix in. By Kiana. Kha'Zix, we kind of want Seraphs on him, but I don't think he's our carry right now. So we're at 3 Glacial now. That's fine. We don't have Electric anymore. That's also fine, because we also have Singed. Giant Spelt. Okay. We can put Ludens on someone. We don't need another Morellos. Summoner, Annie, Azir, and Zed. Yorick can stand in until Zed. Alright, we don't really need to level anymore. Now we're just rolling.
The ocean will sweep them away.
Okay, we can take out Ornn and Warwick for Nami and Janna. Oh, we should have taken out Israel, not Ornn. Although we still have Glacial. That's good. So if you see, Nami and Janna immediately bursted down. But the Phantom Dancer on Ezreal was enough to keep him alive during that whole ragtag shenanigan. Steel Avatar.
The storm approaches.
Level 2 Annie instead of Ezreal. We're gonna put Phantom Dancer on Ezreal and Trap Claw on Annie. Or Phantom Dancer on Annie and Trap Claw on Annie. This Singe feels kind of unbeatable right now. Alright, so we're very close to completing our transition. There's a Nami. We have Azir. We have Kha'Zix. I don't want to take Braum out yet. Even though I know we should pretty soon. Because we need Zed. And Braum is just giving us too much like tankiness in the front line. Well, let's think about it. He doesn't get Warden bonus. He doesn't get Glacial anymore. He's literally just walking nothing. But I don't think Yorick level 1 is useful enough. Oh, that was the other Annie's Tibbers. Okay. So, that, like, killed us. I should put Phantom Dancer on Nami instead of Annie. Ooh, fuck yeah. Give me this Nami. No, 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 no. Okay, thank God. Wait, no, 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 no. Don't go for her. Don't. Oh, thank Jesus. Give me this Nami. Hell yes, I want this Nami. What's this guy running? He's running Assassin, Desert Assassins.
Wash them away.
Cool, and Nami shows up right then. Let's try and get a Zed out here, right?
Really tired.
I'm not trying to 3-star anybody. Singed 2-star. That's huge. Cloud. Here we go. Alright. These are some significant updates to our team. I should really be going for the summoner bonus, like if I'm being honest. Let's see, what did Braum do there? Nothing. But I feel like Yorick will just die immediately too. Oh, cool. God, I just want a Zed. Why is it so hard? Alright, putting Yorick in. Let's see if Yorick survives long enough to do anything.
The order is given.
Oh, Nocturne just going on Annie right here. That poor Nocturne. So that's the #1 guy.
Your sacrifice is part of a greater plan.
So I forgot to sell those. Honestly, let's try and 3-star Nami. Actually, the game won't last long enough for me to do that. But Phantom Dancer, fuck yes. Everything's turning up Millhouse. So we don't really need this Kiana. We're not really going to 3-star anyone. I haven't even used the Nico's help. I could have. Honestly, like while I was rolling for all those I'm not using my Ludens either. Don't hold on to your items too long. I should probably put Ludens on Kha'Zix.
For tranquility.
Put Phantom Dancer on Nami. Oh, you know why I didn't want to put Ludens on Kha'Zix? Because his ult scales with AD. Oh, it does scale with AP too. Cool. So it scales with both. That's pretty sick.
It's nearly time.
The ocean will sweep them away.
We could have tried to 3-star Nami, to be honest, or Annie.
Order is given.
I'm really just fucking around because I feel kind of unbeatable. Oh, Singe ran right back in. How dumb is that? How dumb is that? Oh my god, the Singe doesn't die. Can I use Nico's on... Oh, I was gonna try and use Nico's on Tibbers. I'm moving Nami over one slot just so her redemption will hit more of my team because they're all running assassins. Huh, I wonder how I go up against this Berserker's team. I was destroying them earlier, and now that I have like a decent comp. And Singed. Just running in. Oh, Kha'Zix survived that. Not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna try and level up. God, I would really like a Yorick. Or a Zed. Or two Zeds, really. Right now, Yorick is just in here for the Summoner bonus. Zed would give Summoner and Assassin. Double Phantom Dancer is just so good against all these Assassin auto-attack comps. Oh. Something changed.
This is called building character.
Zed. Should have gone for the Warmogs really, but I tunnel visioned on Zed. And I'm just gonna level up to 9 and put Zed and Yorick in there.
So many souls to liberate. The mist comes for you.
I don't really want my units to be... I'll put Nami back there. After this round, I'll have enough gold to put Zed in, I think.
The order is given.
Oh, that was just brutal. Okay, we killed that guy. Now we just have that one guy. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. Who are we jumping on? Don't want anyone to jump on Mundo, really. If it's singed over here. Try and lure them away from Annie.
Get him, Timber! High tide!
Yeah, Singed is just... he's a godsend right now. Doing all that damage. Oh, Trap Claw! Oh, there you go. And that is the build.